Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Professor Anime, and welcome back to yet again another video here on the channel. Today I'm bringing you my overall thoughts and opinions on the latest episode of Boku no Hero Academia, episode 4 of season 3. And trust me, there's a lot to say about this episode, so sit back, enjoy, and let's begin. Now, I know there's going to be a couple of you in the comments down below probably thinking, what's the, occasion? How come, you're posting a Boku no Hero Academia video today, but you haven't been posting, content from the previous episodes that we have had of Boku no Hero? You used to post content for Boku no Hero Academia for the previous seasons, so what's the special occasion for today? Well, to be quite honest with you, the reason why I haven't really been doing any videos for Boku no Hero Academia is just because, simply, as a YouTuber, it gets kind of hard to review or even, make a video on every single little series, especially when you're not a full-time YouTuber, so as you guys know, I have a part-time job and I deal with my own personal shit in my life, so it gets kind of difficult to review every single series, especially if it comes to a series that I really do enjoy. But I just had to talk about this week's episode of Boku no Hero Academia because today's episode was the battle between DEKU and MUSCULAR, and oh my God. I always wanted to be the individual that would say, anime onlys, you're gonna have one hell of a ride when it comes down to Boku no Hero Academia, because what is contained within Season 3, or what is going to be adapted in Season 3, is going to be surpassing Season 1 and Season 2, with no doubt about it. And this week's episode is only the tip of the iceberg, people. I have read a good portion of the manga. I'm not caught up yet. I'm trying to get caught up, but when it comes down to what is contained in the future events of Boku no Hero Academia, trust me, you guys want to stay anime only for quite a while. You're probably better off, honestly, because just, it is so insane. Even though I knew what was to go down within this episode of Boku no Hero Academia, it was still, in my personal opinion, probably the best episode of the series that we have had so far. And this episode started off right with a bang as well from the get-go. It really did, because after the backstory that we got at the ending of the previous episode of Boku no Hero Academia, with Kota, we got his whole backstory as to why he views heroes in a certain light. After that, we immediately get into one of the members of the Pussycat group telling all the heroes within the vicinity that villains have arrived. We need to get ready and arm ourselves because it is time to fight. And then that is when shit hits the fan. We have various members of the vanguard of villains arrive at the scene. MUSCULAR, Dabi, pretty much almost all of them were introduced within this episode, but most likely the other remaining members that haven't been introduced yet will most likely appear in the next episode. I mean, we did see a little glimpse of them in the previous episode of Boku no Hero Academia, but the rest of them will in fact appear in the next episode, no doubt about that, because this fight is far from over as of right now. But we have the Pussycat, individuals, going up against some of the vanguard of villains, and then we have it to where DEKU, is rushing to the area in which Kota resides at, which in fact is the same area in which MUSCULAR is there, and come to find out, we actually find out that MUSCULAR is in fact the villain that killed Kota's parents. So this makes everything a little bit more personal. And then that is where the episode just takes the spotlight. The spotlight was just DEKU versus MUSCULAR. MUSCULAR versus DEKU was just downright insane. Studio Bones, you could tell from the animation that they went all in this episode. The animation was spot on. Everything was adapted pretty much scene by scene in the manga. It really was. It was done beautifully. The animation, the soundtrack, the voice acting, DEKU giving out that battle cry, 1,000,000% Detroit to Delaware, smash it! Yo, that was fucking sick. Now, I have heard from quite a few individuals that, if I remember correctly in the manga, I believe DEKU also says 1,000,000% Detroit Delaware smash, but it's not really like 1,000,000% power from what I heard. It's more so just
I guess, his battle cry, and after, you know, seeing Kota eventually fight back against Muscular, that kind of gave a gleam of hope, so to speak, into Deku to keep on fighting, and then that's where he stood up and freaking smashed the living shit out of Muscular. But regardless, whether it be a battle cry or his actual innate power, regardless, the fight alone was just insane. Every moment in this episode was just downright insane. It was just great. There's nothing else I can really say about this episode other than the fact that it was just damn good. But yeah, speaking about the whole Kota thing, it does seem as though he picked off from his parents and does actually have a quirk that he can use as well. He's a water hose. Kind of like his father and mother. So, yeah. It's kind of cool. But one of the biggest factors of this episode that was quite interesting is not only just the fight, because honestly, I could talk about the fight in general all day if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. But because you all know how the fight is. I mean, the fight was just downright insane. If you haven't seen the fight, you might as well just go ahead and watch it just to see it for yourself. But what we do learn about what Muscular says in terms of his use of dialogue within this episode is that, do you know where the kid Bakugo is? So, with that little information right there, we kind of have an idea as to why the Vanguard of Villains is here. They're looking for Bakugo for some reason. We don't know why they are here. It isn't stated as of yet, but it is stated by Muscular that they are looking for Bakugo. So, that's something that is to eventually get explained later down the line, but yeah, that is something that you guys should definitely pick up on, because from what Muscular stated is that, you know, they're looking for Bakugo, and they need to be on the lookout, and it's going to be in their best interest or it's going to be in the hero's best interest in order to keep Bakugo safe, because for some reason the villains want him, and we don't know as why that is right now. But yeah, guys, there's really nothing else much to say about this episode. It was just a simple episode with simple action, but the action was top-notch, action-packed. Like the definition of an action-packed series. Episode was one of the best episodes that we have had, in my personal opinion, out of the whole series, and also of 2018. Seriously, watch it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below what you guys thought about this episode of Boku no Hero Academia, and be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Give it a Detroit, Delaware smash. Smash that like button. Do yourself a favor. And with that said, be sure to hit that red subscribe button down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace out.